Every day in this community, and in communities all across the country, people are creating opportunities for everyone by focusing on the building blocks of a good life: education, income, and health. And they're doing it on their own terms, bringing together their own unique strengths and skills to advance the common good. By reaching out a hand to one, they're influencing the condition of all. That's what it means to live united, working together, solving problems, bringing about lasting change. And you too can live united. You can volunteer. You can be a champion for issues that need solutions in your community. And you can invest in your community by giving to United Way. However you give, you can inspire hope and create opportunities for a better tomorrow. That's what it means to live united.
We live our lives through our actions, and I would tell someone who's unfamiliar with the United Way that it's more than just seeing that logo at an NFL game.
I've been a lifelong resident of the area, and so I've seen the needs and what's out there in terms of what United Way can do to help people. And so it's become an avenue for me to serve the community, to give back to the community.
I see it as important to contributing to our community. Globally as well, but to act locally is important to me.
If we all take a look at the agencies, and we can pretty much name either someone in our family or someone that we know has utilized these services for these agencies.
So I like where the United Way is going, looking to the future where they're not just trying to help people in trouble, trying to help people to prevent people from getting themselves into trouble in the future.
I see education as the best chance we have at solving a lot of the issues that face us as a society, locally, globally, what have you. And the United Way, with this Success by Six program, is going to address some of those concerns, having children ready for school by the time they enter.
I have a law enforcement background, and so I know personally what happens if a child is not positively impacted at a young age. Success by Six, the other agencies that we partner with, Boy Scouts of America, by keeping kids engaged at a young age, our efforts are paying off. I'm certain that we're making a difference.
I was fortunate enough to participate in a bus tour that was organized by a company. And as a result, what I was able to see is firsthand how those agencies touch the lives of people in this community. And it may be in a very subtle way, or it may be in a very major way, but nevertheless it does make our community a better community.
Just going to the agency and see where your money's going, where your funds are going, it really does make an impact. One that really impacts me the most is child advocacy services. I look at the things that they do for these children who may come from broken homes. We look at the Greater New Orleans Therapeutic Riding Center, St. Charles Community Health Center.
But also on the counter side of that is the adult daycare, such as at Norco, when they had opportunity to visit there. Having gone through elderly parents and their care, it was so rewarding to see what's out there for that sandwich generation that I personally feel like I've been in, where I have a care for children and a care for elderly parents at the same time.
To me, the most meaningful experience that I saw was the Arc of St. Charles. To go and see what this agency does to fulfill these people's lives, people who may not necessarily have all the capabilities to go out in the workforce, and they go ahead and support them and provide them an opportunity.
It's not a babysitting service. Those young people or those individuals, those adults go there every day with a purpose. They had a job to do. They each had jobs to do, and they were very proud of their jobs and that they were contributing.
I've been involved in world famous St. Charles United Way's Bridge Run, the cook-off.
It was a huge outpouring of people to help. It was amazing to see how many teams came out and supported that activity. It was just so impressive that some of those people who I had seen 5-10 years ago were still in those campaigns.
United Way's become a regular part of my routine, and whether it be serving on the board of directors or a committee, or just volunteering at a community-wide event, I really enjoy it, and it really has become a large part of my life.
Personally, my life is enriched. I take away the feeling that I have made a difference.
We might not all want to volunteer, we might want to help with a monetary donation.
So it's easy, And certainly a benefit of the United Way is that convenience.
But it's people like you who go out and give of yourself, give of your heart, and put all your energy and time into something that's personal and caring for you. And if you just impact one person, just one person in your community, then you've made all the difference.
I volunteer my time as a board member for United Way, as well as a board member for the Center for Family and Youth Services. And that is how I live United.
My plans are to educate the community about how the United Way impacts each and every one of us. And this is how I live United.
As a longtime campaign coordinator for my company, I've shared the United Way story for many years. I also make sure that I'm among the first each year to pledge a donation at the start of the campaign. Those are just a few of the ways that I live United.
I help the United Way each year through helping with the campaign and through my personal donations. And that's how I live United.
Through my involvement with the Knights of Columbus locally and serving some of the same organizations that I also support through the United Way, that's how I live United.
I'm a board member with the United Way of St. Charles, and I am dedicated to serving my community, one person at a time, and that's how I live United.
As Executive Director of the United Way of St. Charles, I get to live United as a career. My appreciation goes to those in the community that choose to live United through their efforts.